Greetings to the children and parents of Focus High School. My name is Minhaj Arastu and I'm the principal. I welcome all of you, continuing children and those who are newly admitted to this new and very unusual academic year. As you know, we have 2 campuses and we were to open a 3rd campus at Purani Haveli this year. But the pandemic has created a very new situation and we will teach children remotely, including those children at Purani Haveli campus this year. We've also started a teacher training center at all of our schools so that educators in our community can gain classroom experience and certification in 3 areas: pre-primary teacher certification, international baccalaureate certification for the PYP and MYP, and center certification in a variety of subjects and age groups. Like the Purani Haveli campus, the teacher training program will take off this year, but it will be done remotely. Ever since the lockdown started in late March, I noticed that one of the few places in my neighborhood that was really flourishing was the corner kirana shop. Although little children did not go there now to buy Cadbury or chips, but adults were always there buying food and cleaning items that they depended on. And the sight made me wonder that our entire civilization was reduced to this tiny, humble institution. No more Golconda Fort, Sujana Mall, Osmania University, Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. All of these things were reduced to a small 10 by 10 room with a little bit of everything. And that's because we had to come back to the essentials of living. As weeks went by, I'm sure you will all agree that apart from food, healthcare, and municipal services, there is one more essential service that's been missed. And that essential service is education and learning. We were created by God to learn and to gain knowledge, not merely to eat and sleep. Parents and family are the first mentors of the children, but at a social level, school and teachers are the ones who deliver the essential service of education. Schools and teachers are the ones who help the children to explore and to think and to care for others. So keeping our mission in mind, Focus High School will continue to function and our teachers will engage children remotely for the next several months. Our goal is to keep children engaged and connected to learning, but to do it in a way that suits the present situation. And one example is that instead of paper and pencil tests, children might have to photograph their work or video record their responses. We know that remote teaching poses challenges to all of us. We don't want to burden you parents, but at the same time, we do need your help. Don't be anxious because our teachers will do their best to provide simple and meaningful tasks, and remote teaching is a learning experience for all of us. So we look forward to your feedback and your suggestions, and we will be evolving our systems continuously. Class teachers will be the primary means of contact between parents and the school, and they have set up WhatsApp groups for announcements, and you may send messages to the teachers also if you have questions. School email IDs have also been created, and they will be used extensively for all of the teaching and learning activities. Because of the differences in children's ages, curricula, and family backgrounds, each campus is going to have a different mode of remote teaching and learning. Campus vice principals and other leaders will explain all these procedures in details in upcoming videos. The COVID pandemic has changed our lives in so many ways. We're consuming less, we're spending more time with our families, we're reflecting about our short time on the earth, and we've also come to rely on the electronic devices even more than before, for social contact, for entertainment, and for gaining knowledge. Education actually now lives through these devices, and God willing, as society regains its strength, our schools and classrooms will reverberate with the sound of hundreds of little children's feet very soon. Thank you, and God bless you, and we pray that all of us, society, family, children, are all safe and regain strength very quickly. Thank you so much.
Dear parents and students, I welcome you to this orientation session. My name is Mustafa Zaidi and I'm the Vice Principal of Darul Shifa campus. I hope and pray that you are safe and healthy. This is an opportunity for both of us to understand how we are going to keep learning during this lockdown period. Thankfully, remote learning and teaching is not entirely new to our parents and students, while some of the new admissions might experience it for the first time. As you all know that our academic year begins on 15th of June. Therefore, I am welcoming you to this new journey with a set of new learning experiences. Please remember that our entire effort is to make sure that your remote learning experience is easy, interesting, and purposeful. We want to make sure that it is accessible through all kinds of devices like laptops, tabs, or mobile phones. So let me quickly take you through the plan. Dear parents and students, these are very important instructions, so please follow them carefully. All the learning tasks will be deployed on Google Classroom. A new join link will be mailed to the students' Gmail account. The students can open their Gmail inbox and click on the invitation link. This will help you join the new class in the Google Classroom. Once you join the Google Classroom, you should be able to see the tasks for each subject in classwork section. If you have any technical difficulties, please call Ms. Armin, who is the HOD of ICT and Design, on this number that you see on the screen in the red. This is a direct helpline available to you between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Now let us look at the timetable for class 6 to 9. We have middle years program in classes 6 to 9, and therefore you will see MYP subject groups that students will be engaged in. Students will be engaged for a total of 2.5 to 3 hours in the morning and the afternoon sessions. We are also making sure that students' screen time is not exceeding the limits to ensure healthy learning practices. We also understand that sometimes many children in your home are using the same device, so the 3-hour window should be sufficient for all the siblings to complete their tasks for the day. Live sessions on Google Meet or Zoom will only be conducted as required for a smaller group of students with specific needs. Hence, most of the learning tasks are deployed on Google Classroom as assignments, and students can complete these tasks at their own pace. There will be two types of tasks. One, which you will have to submit the same day. It will be a smaller task. This will help teachers mark your attendance. And the other bigger task can be submitted before a deadline. Now let us look at the class 10 timetable. Timings of the morning and the afternoon session are same, while some of the subjects have repeated periods. These timetables are subject to change, and all the changes will be communicated to you in advance. Right now, no particular or elaborate stationery is required to complete these tasks online. All you need is one book per subject, and you can take important notes or write questions that you want to ask your teachers. Finally, I would like you to remember these few important points. You can use Google Classroom on any device you have with internet connection. Please log in every day in both morning and afternoon sessions. There is enough time between both the sessions for you to get ready. And please don't keep any task pending. If you cannot complete the task on time, please inform your class teacher through WhatsApp, or you can also send a private message in the Google Classroom to your subject teacher. Welcome to this challenging and exciting world of remote learning. I wish you all the best.
Good day to all. I am Mohammad Ghaus Ahmed, Vice Principal Operations, Darushafa Campus. Today, first of all, I would like to thank all the parents regarding supporting your children at home during this COVID-19 outbreak. Today, I am going to speak about two essential aspects of education. The first one being the parent engagement. I strongly agree that all the parents have already been involved with the kids at home, at school. You have been providing a strong support to the children, but still that gives a parent a direct insight into the child's academic progress, their strengths, their limitations and weaknesses. So you as a parent, once you are involved with your kid, you will come to know about what are the areas in which he is lagging behind and the areas in which he can prosper much better with your involvement. Like, I would like to give an example to you in this aspect. Most of the children, they hate mathematics or they do not want to do mathematics. What is the main reason behind this one? The reason is quite simple. When a child, based upon his psychology I am speaking about, is unable to understand the aspects of mathematics, understand the basic structure or the operations in mathematics, he develops a fear of mathematics. If that is properly, if his fundamentals are proper and he has a strong support of the teacher and the parent, definitely it will help him to remove his fear psychosis of mathematics, and likewise in all the other subjects. The main problem is the child becomes disinterested when he is unable to understand a point in a subject. So that is the responsibility of the teachers and the parents to help the child to grow, to understand the area, as we know that this is the limitation of the child. So we can work upon that, the same thing. That will definitely help him to become better individual, to achieve greater heights into his career. The other important aspect that I would like to speak to you is regarding the teachers' communication, class teachers' communication. All the teachers are going to communicate with the parents, and there is going to remote learning, which already have been happening during the COVID-19 outbreak, and we are going to continue with the online classes. And if your child finds any difficulty in this one, any problem anywhere, please make it a point to call to the class teacher immediately during the normal working hours of the school as it is. And because the other times the teachers are also busy with their own usual work, so it is better if you call during the daytime and inquire regarding the problem that your child is facing. And I probably hope that the teachers will be definitely there to help you sort out the issue. And we even have given a tech support number in which if your child is facing any email ID or login to Google Classroom problems, even that teacher is also going to support you in the best possible way. Finally, I would like to conclude by saying that the parent engagement in remote learning is an essential aspect in which you need to see that your child is on time for the online classes, internet connection is proper, the output and input devices are working properly, and your child gains much out of the online learning. That is an important thing. Finally, once the session is over, you can ask your child to write down a brief summary of what he has gained from this session. That will help you also to know what exactly your child has gained, because this learning is going to continue forever. It cannot stop. Maybe it can be a pandemic, maybe it can be many things happening around the world, but this has to continue, and with your support you can make your child stronger in academics. Thank you so much.
Good day to all parents. I am Zainab Tayyabi, High School Coordinator, Darushafa branch. Student of class 10th will follow SSC syllabus and will follow the same SSC examination pattern, that is FAs, pre-finals and internal exams as conducted by the government. Keeping view the current pandemic situation, we will continue with our remote learning for our students. 2021-22 class 10th batch will follow the MYP framework too. That is, they will write SSC exams but will also have to complete their personal project. Keeping this in mind, we have decided to start with their class 10 syllabus in class 9 itself. Details will be given when the school reopens on site for our students. Thank you.
Good day to all parents. I am Wasima Sultana, Assistant MYPC at Focus High School, Darushifa campus. I would like to welcome you all to this new academic year 2020-21, and I hope you all are safe and healthy at your homes. I do like to share a story with you of the boy and the butterfly, in which the boy tries to help the butterfly come out of its cocoon by cutting the cocoon off. The result is that the butterfly is not able to fly and it ultimately dies. Though over here the intention of the boy was to help the butterfly, it ultimately hindered the growth of the butterfly. Similarly, we as parents and teachers often try to help our students by giving them answers, clues or hints, and this will not help the child in any way, since it's hindering their learning and growth. This process of ensuring that a child submits his work in his own words, emulating his own ideas, is called academic honesty. Various examples in which academic honesty can be compromised are: first is cheating. Suppose a student takes an examination or a test and is referring to resources when he has been instructed specifically not to. It is called cheating. Second is plagiarism. Plagiarism is when a student copies word to word from a resource or a document or fails to acknowledge a resource. Third is deception. Deception happens when false information is provided. For example, student gives false reasons for the late submission of work or non-submission of work. Fourth is fabrication. Fabrication means falsification of data. For an example, let's say a student has been asked to research about the population of different countries. The student provides numbers without verifying or researching about them. Fabrication can also be citing resources without referring to them. The fifth one is impersonation, in which someone else is completing an exam or an assignment on behalf of the student. I hope as parents you would partner up with the teachers in helping students learn academic honesty. Thank you.